Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Generation Selects Deluxe Class Transmutate. Thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have run across. Each and every view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Comment below. I will respond to comments. So comment below. Like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it. And now, as is our habit here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's first of all take a look at the packaging. And it's pretty much packaging, of course, what we have become accustomed to for the Generations Selects line. It does say it's Transmutate WFC GS25 Deluxe Class. Authentic. A barcode, some symbols I'm not going to learn, made in Vietnam, blah, 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 blah. Don't stick things in your pie hole that don't belong in your pie hole. And of course it is in several languages, most of which I do not read. And on the inside, it's, you know, Generation Selects packaging. One thing that was on the inside besides the figure was the instructions. Transformers War for Cybertron Trilogy Transmutate, again in Cybertronian, the Maximal, and the nicely illustrated directions with the colors that I have come to really enjoy. I kind of hope they stick with this, but I bet they don't. I bet for the next line, they change the colors to something else. But I like these colors. They stand out for me. It really helps me out when looking at the instructions. And that, my friends, does it for the packaging and the instructions. Now let's take a look at Transmutate in her, I think it's her dinosaur mode or bone mode or beast mode or whatever mode you want to call it. Alt mode. The jaw does open and close. And then that creepy head just wants to flop out there. So, and then you do get some tilt right here at the neck. I do like the colors on this one. Look at the teeth. Wow. Transmutate needs to borrow Beast Wars Megatron's toothbrush, I think. But we have the gold, and we have this gray plastic. Could have been a different color. Should have been a different color, but it's not. Is what it is. And again, we covered the head articulation, the little arms. They will do a full 360 degrees. Back legs, 360 degrees. They will go flippity floppity all over the place. And come unpegged. And I guess you could say she has a double knee joint, but not really. That's supposed to not come loose. This is supposed to be the knee joint. But you can see flippity floppity. It goes forward, it goes backwards. Ankle, swivel, and tilt at the ankle, and then the toes. Look at that. All over the place. So with this one, tail won't go up this way. It will go down. You can turn it that way and make it go up if you want to. And then there's the little shield Let's see if I can get her to stand back up. Again, I think it's a her. With robots, does it really matter? No, with this one, because she's creepy looking. Creepy. At least in robot mode, that head is just like super creepy. Alright. That does it for a look at the alt mode. And now let's take a look at alt mode comparisons. And here with me as always is Titans Returns Legends class Bumblebee. Kingdom Core class Vertebrake. Kingdom Core class Dracodon. Kingdom Deluxe class Rectonite. Kingdom Core class Tricranius. I said Core class Tricranius, didn't I? Deluxe class Tricranius. Kingdom Deluxe class Skellivore. Kingdom Deluxe class Paleotrex. Kingdom Deluxe class Wingfinger. If it'll stand up. And of course, because I'm filming, it won't. Anyway, I'll just hold it by the wing there. And you get an idea of the comparison. And the Amazon exclusive alternate universe or dead Optimus Prime. And that, my friends, is a look at alt mode comparisons. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the comedy portion of our show where I will attempt to transform this Transformer. So first of all, let's just start by pulling it all apart. And making a big old pile of parts. Adjust the camera just a little bit. Alright, and to get the rest of it apart, you just open this up and it tabs in. There's the peg and the hole, and there's a tab and a slot, and it just comes off the other side just like that. Then that pulls apart and you got that. And I always start with this piece. I don't know why, I just do. So you want to tilt the head, the dinosaur head down, and there's a hole right here and a peg right here, and you just want to fit that together. Spin this creepy head around. Then you take this part and you turn it so this plate is in the front as opposed to the holes in the back, and just kind of fold the arms down out of the way. Let's see, I need this piece, and for these pieces you just flip this. It just flips back, and then right there, pegs right in, Same thing with this side. And it just pegs right in. Then you take this piece and you take this little shield thingy, and there's the peg in the hole, and just fit in there, straighten it up just a little bit, and then there's a peg and peg in the hole, and you put the peg in the hole. That's not real surprising, is it? And we'll set that over there for just a minute. Then we'll take this pot and put this little peg out at about 90 degrees or so. And then you take this leg and peg in a hole. Oh, and I put the wrong one in there, so let's swap that out. There, that's better. And you bend the toes to become the fingers, and you peg that in the shoulder. And then for the other side, you take this tail piece, and again you turn this peg not quite 90 degrees. Peg in a hole. Fix the fingers, toes, whatever you want to call them. And peg that peg into the hole in the shoulder. And then you've got this tail left, which is the weapon, and it just, there's a hole right here, peg right here. And there we go. For a comedy portion, that wasn't too funny. But I got the Transformer transformed, and that's what counts. And now let's take a look at the robot mode. And if you've watched my review with Megatron and Skeletor and my Paleotrex review, this is pretty much exactly the same except the head and the colors. So let's start with the colors. I do like this gold color. I don't know, maybe if they should have mixed it with something besides this gray looking color. That's just my opinion. If you agree or disagree, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section. I don't know what to say about this thing other than that. I mean, it looks fine from the neck down, but that head is just, it's creepy and scary and weird. But let's take a look at it up close. You can see the sunken eyes. Looks like there's some, maybe some red paint down in there. Not sure. But, you know, I like how the gold, you know, it does fade. I wish instead of this color, some silver or maybe just bone white or some off-white. That would have been cool too. But this is what we got. So as far as articulation goes, the mouth does open and the head does tilt forward and back some. It does have a full 360 degree rotation. The arms at the shoulders can do T-pose. They do go 360 degrees all the way around at the shoulder. And that's this one too. There is, let's see, where is it? There is rotation right here at the mid bicep, I guess you could call it. And then again, rotation at the elbow, which gives you about 90 degrees forward and 90 degrees, a little better than 90 degrees backwards. So there's that. And then we have another rotation here at the wrist. That does go 360 degrees. And then it's trying to pop out of that mushroom peg there. Then we do have a joint here at the wrist, or it's the ankle in alt mode. So pretty good amount of articulation there, and the arm just fell off. And then at the fingers, at least these three, or toes on the other mode, you know, you do get some there, and the end of the tail just plugs in to the hole right there. I'll plug that arm back in, and you get the same stuff over on this side. So there is a 360 degree waist rotation, and kick goes up that high in the front, and if you swing it out just a little bit around the dinosaur head on the back, I mean, you get all the way up. So Transmutate, like Paleotrex and Skelovore, is pretty limber. Do the splits out that far, and then knee joint gives you about 90 degrees backwards and just a tad bit forward. And then just below the knee joint, you do have a 360 degree rotation. And you don't really have anything at the ankle. The tilt for the legs is up here just under that knee swivel. And it will go that far out that way, and that far out, or that far in that way. So Transmutate can do all the breakdancing moves. And that, my friends, covers the robot mode. And now let's do some robot mode comparisons. And of course, here is Titans returns Legends class Bumblebee to make Transmutate fall apart. So there we go, is that one. And then we have Core class Vertebrake. Core class Dracodon. Deluxe class Wingfinger. Deluxe class Rectonite. Deluxe class Tricranius. Moldmate Deluxe class Paleotrex. Almost forgot that name there for a minute. And of course, my favorite fossilizer, Deluxe class Skelovore. And of course, last but not least, let's not forget Leader class Netflix Optimus Prime. And that, my friends, does it for the comparisons. For final thoughts on Transmutate, this thing is creepy. I like the gold coloring. I wish the secondary coloring would have been something else, but it is what it is, I suppose. And overall, it's not a bad figure. It's just that head is creepy. 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 I don't know. Can I say creepy some more? I probably could, but I'm not going to. You guys get the point that it's creepy. Nice articulation. Some of the joints are a little loose. So, I don't know. I may talk to somebody about that little floor wax trick and see how that works. But that does it for the review. I thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Like, share, subscribe, comment below. Subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews. I think I said subscribe already, but you can never say subscribe too much, can you? Yes, you probably can. But anyway, please subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future, you will be notified as my new content becomes available. Thanks for watching. That's a wrap, folks, and I'll see you next time.